Hi, Divine Feminine Collective. Welcome to Anti-Tarot. Today I'm going to do a twin flame reading for the Divine Feminine. Messages for the Divine Feminine. Last Sunday, so it was a week ago, 7 days ago today, I did a twin flame reading for the Divine Masculine for the first time on my channel, because I felt I was guided to. And then that next day on Monday, a few days ago, I was guided to do it for the Divine Feminine because it was like an imbalance. Like I did a reading for the masculine, but not for the feminine, so we need it to be balanced. Unfortunately, my hectic, busy schedule with 2 jobs, 7 days a week, I did not get a chance to until today. So I think everything happens for a reason. Divine order, divine timing, because we just had the Scorpio full moon last night and today's Sunday, so which makes it exactly 7 days later. So a week has passed. I have no idea what is going to come out of these messages. I just know I need to do it because I need to balance the messages, because we had one for the Divine Masculine, but we didn't have one for the Divine Feminine. So I'm going to start out just to pull a message for the Divine Feminine Collective. I had already called in all my guides and angels prior to the starting the video, so I already did all my proper prayer and calling in and intentions. So I'm going to use these wolf cards, which I have not used on this channel yet, which I've had for a while, but I just have not used them. So I was guided to use these. Guides, angels, ascended masters. Oh, they start coming out. Okay, guilt. The card is guilt. Right away, my attention is brought through to the number of the card is 56, which is an 11. 5 plus 6 is 11. So that's a twin flame number right off the bat. And then if you reduce to 11, it's down to 2, right? And I'm hearing 2 of cups like coming together. So that's the underlining energy of the number. So that's what my attention went to first. But the card itself is called Guilt, the title of the card. And it says, you seem to be harboring guilt from the past, such as divorce, children, or actions. Seek solution and move on. Learn how to overcome guilt and to forgive yourself. Prayer heals. Okay, so even though this video and this reading is supposed to be for the Divine Feminine, I feel like this is a message for the Divine Feminines about what the Divine Masculines are going through. That's my first thought. Now, this is a general reading, so some of you Divine Feminines may be going through this, but my first gut feeling is this is what the Divine Masculines are currently going through. Because, okay, so I'm getting confirmation because they brought back the memory from the last video from 7 days ago for the Divine Masculine. If you haven't watched that yet, you can watch it and you'll know what I'm referring to. But in that reading, guilt came up. That was the message for the Divine Masculine. He was, in one of the cards, the guy was on his knees, like begging for forgiveness, and I picked up forgiveness, and then the message for them was there's nothing to forgive. And now this forgiveness comes back again, because it says, well, guilt. It says, you seem to be harboring guilt from the past, such as divorce, children, or actions. Seek solution and move on. Learn how to overcome guilt and to forgive yourself. Prayer heals. So forgive comes up again. And that's why I think that this message is in regards, is it too bright? It's in regards, sorry guys, I'm not used to filming during the day, so I don't realize that the lighting is so bright. Okay, is that better? Okay, so the message is for us to let us know that the Divine Masculine is going through guilt. And he's having trouble forgiving himself because he may have gone through divorce in the past. This could be his second marriage, or it could be his first marriage, but because of, upbringing and religion or culture or whatever programming or childhood, how they were raised, and in regards to children and all those, everything, all that guilt from everywhere, guilt from what they may have done to you, the Divine Feminine, guilt as to what they may be going through in their current karmic situation, because it's, some people are raised that there's no such thing as a divorce, and then guilt because there's children involved. So he's having trouble with forgiving himself and maybe asking for forgiveness of whoever else may be involved in the situation. Karmic partner, the children, the family, whatever, whoever, okay? So that's the current energy. Now there's three other cards that fell out right off the bat. Sorry, I spent so much time on that one card, fulfillment. This says all your hopes, dreams, and wishes will now come true. Total success in your life. You have earned the success. Your diligence and hard work is now being rewarded, a feeling of accomplishment. Okay, so now this, I feel, is a message for the Divine Feminine. So fulfillment is coming in. Number 21, that's 3. Okay, so that's the Holy Trinity, the Feminine, the Masculine, and the Divine. Okay, cycle 72, so that's 9, completion. At this time, the cycle in your life may be bringing sudden change, disappointment, or famine. Know that this is about to change for the better. Be prepared. So I think this is the energy for both. So the masculine may be wrapping up what he's wrapping up, and that's why he's going through guilt and all those, and it's sudden change. So, tower moments, disappointment, famine, as in financial issues, which we've heard before, and that's letting him know that this is about to change for the better. So that's, again, referencing that last video for the masculine. There was a fear of financial loss, hardship, being a beggar on the street, losing everything, losing their shirts. But it was just fear, and fear is what false evidence appearing real is not real, is an illusion. But in reality, abundance is their birthright, and that came up in that reading. So this is letting them know that this is about to change for the better, and then be prepared for them. But then also this is telling you, the Divine Feminines, to also be prepared as well. Be prepared for the union, and be prepared. Prepare yourselves. Okay, whatever, your home, yourself, your body, your healing, your clutter, whatever it may be. And then the fourth card that fell out was the past. You will find yourself dealing with all issues from the past, such as family, friends, money, feelings, lawsuits, papers, and health. No time to avoid. Deal with these issues and move on. Okay, so this is all the shit that's coming up for purging. Okay, so this, I feel, is for both. This is so even. It's amazing how Spirit works. I'm shuffling and I'm thinking I'm just going to pull one card just to get the feel for the energy. 4 cards came out. 1 is a message about the masculine. 1 is for the feminine. And then 2 is for both. It's amazing. Oh, and it's 4 cards. So that 4 is foundation, stability, right? Like 1111 is like 4 wands. So, and number 4 in numerology represents foundation. So you will find yourself dealing with all issues from the past, such as family, friends, money, feelings, lawsuits, papers, and health. No time to avoid. Deal with these issues and move on. So all that stuff is going to come up with friends, with family. That may be you, but I feel that's more him. Feelings, lawsuits, there may be some divorce or court transaction papers. And if you are in avoidance, if they're in avoidance, it says no time to avoid. So basically, it's what was the title of that? It was wake up or something, time, something, whatever. But there was an urgency in that message, basically a wake up call. And now it says no time to avoid. Deal with these issues and move on. So basically, it's like chop chop. Okay, it's like deal with your shit. Purge, let it out, release it all, let it go, heal, move on, deal with the issues and move on. Now, it sounds cold because, you know, major life changes, the tower, everything is falling apart. It's like an earthquake shatter. But basically, there's a bigger perspective. And earlier today, Spirit gave me a vision, or the thought that popped in my head is like an analogy of like this camera zoom, how you zoom in and zoom out, you know, like when you're doing a video or when you're taking a picture. And right now, if we have it zoom in, so if we have it zoom in, all you see is this, right? I'm sorry, my camera doesn't autofocus, but this is the point. So so all you see is this. Now, as you zoom out, you see a big picture, right? You see, okay, let me use a better, prettier card. So if you're zooming in, all you see is this pink spot, for example. But if you zoom out, you see the bigger picture. So basically looking at the whole forest and not just one tree or one leaf or one branch on the tree. So the analogy Spirit gave us, or gave me to share with everyone, is don't focus on the minor arcana, the everyday thing, like, you know, the Facebook. Did he text? Did he call? Did she text? Did she call? All the little stuff, or even with your own personal stuff, you know, the daily, day-to-day, whatever's irking you, the little stuff. But zoom out, like zoom all the way out and look at the whole thing, as far as your life, your soul, from a soul perspective, from the higher up, from the universal perspective, as to, you know, why are we here? It's more than sleeping, eating, waking up, you know, shitting, eating, you know, working, sleeping. It's more than that. It's bigger than that. So that's another analogy. So when I get this, where it says no time to avoid, no time to basically be in denial, deal with it, clear it, and move on. Because the horn is blowing, like in the judgment card. It's a wake-up call. It's like now I'm getting a vision of like in time of war, or in time of like if there's an earthquake or tsunami where there's that fire alarm that's going on, and then everybody's running around preparing. Or if there's a warning of like let's say like a nuclear bomb or something going on, you know, everybody's running around seeking shelter. It's like no time to think, no time to look at the little stuff, you know. When it's a matter of a bigger issue, you look at the bigger picture. Not so all of a sudden the little hangnail on your finger isn't important anymore, because you're dealing with this bigger issue. So I hope that makes sense. Oh look, the Four of Wands came out. And this is green, the heart chakra. 1111, transformation, foundation. So this is the 1111, looking at the clock, right? 1111, we've all seen it. I've seen it. It's been coming a lot. So let's see what other messages we have for the divine feminine, guys, angel, spirit. What messages do you want us, Divine Feminine, to know? Messages for the Divine Feminine. What do we need to do right now? What do you want us to... It's too many. What is this? Two of Wands. Planning, preparing. So prepare. Prepare. Plan and prepare. Get everything in order. Spirit guides, angels. What other messages do you have? By the way, I'm using the Chakra Wisdom Tarot cards. This is a new deck I just got. And if you want to see all the cards, if you're a tarot card collector, it's on my other, my personal channel, Anneti, A-N-N-E-T-I. And I just did a walkthrough of all the cards on this. If you like cards and you collect them and you want to see all the cards. All right. Messages for the Divine Feminine, Spirit. Messages for the Divine Feminine. Four of Swords. Okay, he's healing. So this is messages to let you guys know that he is healing. And look, his hands are behind his back. So he may still be tied up or may be tied up mentally. He's resting. He's exhausted from the battle. He's resting. And look, there's all this green around him. So he's healing. So I guess they know that we want to know about our Divine Masculine. So there's messages in regards to Divine Masculine. Because I wasn't sure. I thought that this video was just messages for us as to what we need to do. But then I was thinking, should I ask, messages in regards to our Divine Masculine? But I just decided to free flow it. But we're getting some messages about them anyway. Ace of Cups. So new beginnings in love, emotional fulfillment. The cup runneth over. The cup runneth over. Red, a lot of passion. After the healing. Spirit guides, angels, what other messages do you have for the Divine Feminine? Wow, the cards are like heart chakra, root chakra, sacral chakra, Two of Cups. Wow, this is really cool, guys. Look. Ace of Cups and then Two of Cups. So he's healing right now. He's healing his heart. He's healing. And then after he's done healing, we'll have a start. The cup runneth over, emotion, with the root chakra, passion. And then the sacral, Two of Cups. And then coming together. Coming together as one. I see this as one line, a vertical line merging. It's like overlaying. In the old days, when we have those overhead projector in school, you know how you turn on the light and then you put the transparent sheet and then you can put another transparent sheet over top of that. I don't know if the older people remember that overhead projector in school. That's how they shoot it on a white screen. That's how they show us stuff. So I feel like this is an overlay, like the two is going to merge into one and become one, like an overlaying of the souls, two merging into one. All right, Spirit guides, angels, what other messages do you have for the Divine Feminine? Messages for the Divine Feminine. Messages for the Divine Feminine, Spirit. What other messages do you want the Divine Feminine to know at this time? For the Divine Feminine Collective who will be watching this video. Spirit guides, angels, Ascended Masters. Okay. Eight of Swords. So she's tied up. Well, she's actually free, but she's looking at the illusion in the mirror of her being tied up. Okay, I'm getting a message. Okay, so more messages in regards to our divine masculine. So as he's sleeping, as he's healing, it's like almost induced trance coma, right? As he's in this deep slumber, sleep, healing, maybe during dream time, Spirit, his guides, angels, are letting him see reality, the true picture, that mentally he feels that he's trapped and tied up and bind and bound and no way out, can't see a way out. But they're showing him in actuality that's just an illusion of the mind, and in actuality he's free. So it's like almost like the people who have a near-death experience where their heart stops on the operating table for a little bit and then they go up, their soul goes up, like this is them, right? They're laying on this and the soul goes up and look down. So I'm getting a sense like in his dream state, or maybe even however way Spirit's communicating to him, they're showing him that he's really free. And he's looking as if he's a fly on the wall or up above in the corner looking down. That this trap energy, this stuck trap, seeing no way out, is just an illusion. And that in actuality, he's free. Okay, so the other card, there's two other cards that came out with that. Okay, the Hang, it says the Hang Woman. So in this deck is a feminine deck, so it's mostly women, but this is traditionally the Hangman card. So they have him suspended and having him see things from a totally different perspective, from a totally different angle. It's almost like the sense I get is almost like they induce this coma and making him see this, or showing him this, letting him see this, while he's in a deep trance dream state. Queen of Wands. Passion. Oh, and this, I think this is purple, but it looks blue to me. Throat chakra. Speaking your truth. Okay, and this is the Divine Feminine. She's ready. She's been working on herself. She's become a queen. She's sitting on the throne. She's in her power. She's holding her staff, her sphere, her tool, and she's shining her bright light. Almost like a lighthouse. Can you see? It's really bright on this staff of her. It's shining bright in the woods, so he can find her way to the light in the woods. All right. So that's part of the getting ready. Part of the getting ready and be prepared. Right? What did I say? Be prepared. So basically the Divine Feminines have been working on themselves. They're working on themselves to become a queen, to be strong, to shine their light, so that he has a beacon to come to in this dark wood, so he can see where he's going. And the throat chakra, cough it up and speak your truth. That's for them. Angel guys, what other messages are there? Are we done? Two of Coins. Okay, almost. Because we've seen, right, through many readings, he's been juggling, right? Juggling two things, juggling two lives, juggling two people, two women, or vice versa. You know, take it how it resonates, right? We're talking about divine feminine energy and divine masculine energy, not male and female per se. Okay, so take it how it resonates depending on your situation. Two of coins. So now in this picture, the coins are on the ground. Normally it's he's holding two coins, right? Juggling. He dropped it. The two coins are on the ground. No longer juggling. The door is open. Getting ready to walk through out to the ship. New opportunity, but still not out yet. It's still, should I stay or should I go? Should I stay here or should I walk out the door? But it's very close because the two of pentacles, the two juggling has been dropped. And the door is open. And they're at the door ready to take that step. But haven't left yet. Still under the same roof, but very close. All right, what is this? Okay, King of Coins. Wow, coming into his power. Look at that. Can you see the two lions right here? The two Leos above. That's inner strength right there. He's balancing his inner male and female, integrating and very strong. He's coming into his power from the page to the king. And he's shielded. He's protecting himself, ready for whatever battle. Before, in the old days when they go to war, they have to put on their shield, right? And even in the Bible, what did they talk about? The shield, the cloak, the armor. Was it Corinthians? Anyway, it's the shield. However way, whatever denomination, whatever religious background you come from. Basically, it's the shield. He even has a ring. The purple ring. He's full of purple for the crown chakra. He's been connecting to his own guidance, his own team of light. They've been working on him, empowering him. All the grapes, basically it blossomed. The fruits, all the trees bear fruits. All the grapes are full. Everything's full of light, inner strength, and his power. Ready. And this is the other card that came out, King of Wands. Wow. King of Coins and King of Wands both came out. So let's see what this means. I need clarification. Spirit guides, angels. Eight of Wands. Coming in quickly, coming in fast, coming in with passion, with fire and passion. These may be two aspects of himself. The groundedness and the passion. Can you please clarify these two kings? Why do we have kings of coins and kings of wands? Wow, King of Cups. Okay. All right. So it's all, I'm getting all the divine masculine, right? All the divine masculine. They're getting that wake-up call. All the divine masculine. The King of Coins, the King of Wands, the King of Cups. What are we missing? We're missing the King of Swords, right? So I'm getting a message of all the divine masculine that are part of this collective. They're getting the call. They're all getting the call. The wake-up call, remember what I was talking about, blowing the trumpet, the horn? They're all getting this call. They're all preparing. It's like men preparing for war, putting on their helmet, putting on their cloak, putting on their shield, putting on their boots, getting their tools ready, their weapons ready. All of them are getting the call. Lots of passion, fire coming in. Any other clarification we need to know, Spirit? Five of Coins, Princess of Cups, and Six of Swords. Okay, so this is that financial hardship of them being left out in the cold, and their karmic is walking away with some of the finances, or maybe most of the finances, or all of the finances. There is the Page of Cups. Okay, I hear kiss and make up, because Page of Cups is usually apologies. There's two goldfish in a bowl. They're kissing, kiss and make up. And there's Six of Swords. So this is the karmic situation, going away, leaving all this. To come to the divine feminine, to kiss and make up. Okay. All right, are we done with this deck? Any other messages from this deck, Spirit? Anything else we need to know? I think we're done. All right, Queen of Coins, King of Cups. Okay, so the Queen of Cups need to be grounded. You're having your inner strength also. So the Queen of Coins is a very grounded, stable, grounding energy. Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgos, and the Kings of... I think it's... Okay, what I'm getting from this is the roles are going to be reversed. The feminine is going to be grounded and strong in her power, and the masculine will be in his emotion. So the roles is going to reverse, which makes sense, right? Because we're working on balancing ourselves. So traditionally, the women tend to be more emotional and too much in our emotion and not in our power. The divine feminine have been working on themselves, and now they're in their power, and she has a lion strength, and she's grounded and she's shielded, which balance with this thing right here, because we have the King of Coin, the King, right? So she's balanced now. She's equal to him. She brought herself up. She is equal in strength. And so he's been working on himself to learn how to feel his emotion, allowing himself to feel his emotion and not be in denial of it, right? Because this here, it says something about being denial. You will find yourself dealing with all issues, no time to avoid. So he's being forced to feel his feelings and emotion and not suppress it or deny it or be in the denial of it. So it's balance, which is what we're working on. We're working on healing the women. The divine feminine needs to be empowered in herself, in her own power, and the divine masculine needs to learn how to feel the feeling, his emotion, right? His emotion, his emotional body, and not be in his head too much. All right. So, final messages. Okay, so what we're going to do is I have these two decks from Awakened Twin. One is messages from the Divine Masculine, and one is messages from the Divine Feminine. So what I'm going to do is pull a card from the Divine Masculine for the Divine Feminine, and then vice versa. And I didn't have to pull it, it came out. Wow, guys, look at this. So synchronistic. I'm confronting those around me. I'm in awe. So he wants us, he wants your Divine Masculine collective who resonate with this reading and this message. They want their Divine Feminine to know that they are confronting those around them. Remember all the people, all the conflict, the Five of Wands struggle. They're working on it. And it goes because it says you will find yourself dealing with all issues from the past, such as family, friends, money, feelings, lawsuits, papers, and health. No time to avoid, deal with these issues and move on. And he's confirming, I'm confronting those around me. Oh my God, this is amazing. Okay, so messages from the Divine Feminine to the Divine Masculine. Divine Feminines to the Divine Masculine. What messages, guys, angel, spirit, Divine Feminine? What does the Divine Feminine collective want the Divine Masculine to know? What message? Although this video is meant for the Divine Feminine. But just in case, if they're watching, my gifts are expanding rapidly. Okay, so the Divine Feminine are in her power. She's ready. She's ready. So these are all the Divine Feminines, right? We have all, because we're talking about the whole collective. So it's going to include all the sign, earth, fire, air, all the sign. Capricorns, Leo, Virgos, fire sign, every sign. So it's like, I feel like the call for all the Divine Masculine, that's why we have all the Divine Masculine, they're coming forth. All the Divine Feminine are coming forth, and they've been working on themselves, and they're saying, my gifts are expanding rapidly. So they're coming into their power, and their gifts are coming in, and they're starting to do their work, hear the call. Any other messages for the Divine Feminine? Now I'm going to see if we have a message for just the Divine Feminine. Any messages? Okay, my family is safe. So Spirit wants you guys to know that your family is safe. All the mothers out there who are worried about your children or their safety, family. I think this is a message for both. My family is safe. My family is safe. They're all protected. All right. Any final messages? Okay. I'm going to do these angel cards. I forgot the name of this deck. It's on the Anti channel. I forgot the name of this deck. I think it's Ascension. Something Ascension, Angels Ascension or something. But I just did a review on it knowing I'm going to use it. So you guys, if you guys are interested, just go to Anti to see. Final messages. Final messages. Spirit for the Divine Feminine Collective. Final messages for the Divine Feminine Collective. What do they need to know? Spirit, guides, angels. All right. Emotional clearing. Emotional clearing. So this Scorpio full moon may have you guys going in, feeling all your emotion coming up, throwing it up, purging it up, crying it up, releasing it. But after it, you're going to be in your full power. Look at this lightning. She's full of electricity, full of your power. Emotional clearing. And you'll be in your power. All right, I think I'm going to end it there, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this helps to provide some clarity, some comfort, some answers. I hope it resonates. If it doesn't, it may not be the reading for you. It is a general reading, and maybe the next one will. In a week and a half, next week or so, I'll start my monthly readings for all the astrological signs. So if you're more interested in those type of readings, I will start that for the June reading for the 12 astrological signs starting next week or a week and a half, something like that. All right, guys, take care, love and light, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.